Have you ever wondered why some people seem to live in constant flow, attracting abundance, love, success, and peace, while others struggle endlessly with the same problems? It's not because they're luckier. It's not because they have more resources or better opportunities. It's not even about hard work alone. It's about something far deeper. It's about their vibration. And what if I told you that there is a way to change your vibration? Not in months or years, but in just 7 days. Simply by changing how you breathe. Yes, you read that, right? This isn't another vague self-help tip or spiritual fantasy. This is based on real science, ancient wisdom, and practical application of energy and consciousness. Let me explain. Your life is a reflection of your vibration. You wake up, you brush your teeth, you drink your coffee, you go to work, you come home, you watch something, you sleep, and then you repeat it all over again the next day. You move through life hoping for the weekend so you can finally do something different. But when the weekend comes, nothing really changes. You feel the same. The world feels the same. And you start to wonder, is this all there is? Here's the truth. This repetition is not a coincidence. Everything that exists in our physical reality first exists as pure potential. The quantum field, the invisible energetic matrix that underlies all of existence. Dose and T respond to what you want. It responds to who you are. That means you and T attract what you desire. You attract what resonates with your energetic signature. If your vibration still carries scarcity and doubt, the universe will continue reflecting that frequency of limitation. And here's the shocking part. 99% of people live on autopilot, unaware of the power they hold. They believe they're reacting to reality, when in fact they recollapsing the same reality over and over again without even realizing it. But there is a way to change this. And it starts with one simple thing. Your breath. Why breath is the key to changing your reality. Breath is not just air entering and leaving your body. It's the bridge between your physical body and your energy field. It's the link between your conscious mind and your subconscious state. And most importantly, it is the fastest and most powerful tool you have to change your vibration. Every time you take a breath, you shift your energy. Every inhale brings new possibility. Every exhale releases old patterns. And if you learn how to control your breath intentionally, you can begin to reshape the very foundation of your reality, because your breath affects your nervous system. Your nervous system affects your emotions. Your emotions affect your thoughts. And your thoughts shape your perception of the world, which ultimately becomes your experience of reality. So if you want to change your life, don't focus only on goals, affirmations, or vision boards. Start with your breath, because your breath controls your vibration. And your vibration determines everything. The science behind how breath changes reality. You may be thinking, how can breathing really change my life? Let's look at the science. Modern neuroscience has confirmed that breathing directly influences brain activity, especially in regions associated with emotion, attention, and a study published in Nature Neuroscience showed that controlled breathing can activate the locus coeruleus, the part of the brain responsible for releasing norepinephrine, a neurotransmitter linked to focus, emotional regulation, and cognitive clarity. In other words, when you change your breathing pattern, you change your brain chemistry. And when you change your brain chemistry, you change your emotional state. And when you change your emotional state, you change your vibration. And when you change your vibration, you change your reality. That's not theory. That's biology. That's physics. That's proof. The ancient wisdom that modern science is just now catching up to this understanding isn't new. Ancient traditions like yoga, Taoism, and various forms of meditation have known for thousands of years that conscious breathing is the gateway to higher states of consciousness. Pranayama, the yogic science of breath, was developed not just for health, but for transformation. Same with Qigong and other Eastern practices that use breath to cultivate internal energy. These systems understood that you are not just a physical being, you are an energetic being. And your breath is the primary mechanism through which you regulate your energy field. When you breathe shallowly, you operate from fear and survival. When you breathe deeply, you open yourself to abundance and possibility. This is not metaphorical, it's literal, because every breath sends a signal to your body, your mind, and the quantum field around you. And when you master your breath, you master your frequency. And when you master your frequency, you master your reality. The breathing pattern that will change your life in 7 days. Now let's get to the core of this video. There is one specific breathing pattern rooted in both ancient practice and modern science that can completely recalibrate your vibration in just 7 days. Here's how it works. Step 1. The 4-4-6 breathing technique. Close your eyes. Sit comfortably. Take a deep breath in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle 3 times. That's it. Simple. Yes. Powerful. Absolutely. This technique immediately lowers your heart rate, activates your parasympathetic nervous system, and creates a state of inner calm. More importantly, it shifts your vibration. Within minutes, your body moves out of fight-or-flight mode and into a state of safety, trust, and openness. And that's where manifestation begins. Step 2. Emotional activation through visualization. Once you've completed the breathing exercise, bring to mind a memory or imagined scene that triggers an intense positive emotion. It could be a moment of gratitude, a happy childhood memory, or even a visualization of a desired future, as if it's already happening. Feel it fully. Let the emotion expand in your chest. Let it fill your entire body. This step is critical, because emotion is the fuel of manifestation. Thoughts create structure. Emotions create movement. Energy follows emotion. And if you want to collapse new possibilities into your reality, you must learn to generate elevated emotional states consistently. Step 3. Energy expansion through visualization. With this emotion activated, imagine it expanding from your heart throughout your entire body like a wave of warmth or radiant light. Visualize this energy filling your energy field, that invisible magnetic field that surrounds your body, and connecting with the universe. Imagine yourself already living the life you desire, not in the future. No, as if it's already real. This step aligns your energy field with the frequency of your desired reality. And when your energy field matches that frequency, the universe has no choice but to reflect it back to you. Step 4. Vibrational affirmation. While maintaining this elevated feeling, mentally repeat an affirmation that reinforces this frequency. I am already everything I desire to be. My energy is aligned with infinite possibility. Say them with conviction. Feel them, believe them, because your vibration is not shaped by logic, it's shaped by feeling. And when you feel aligned with the reality you want, you begin to live it before it even appears physically. What happens when you do this daily for 7 days? Let's break down what happens inside your body, mind, and energy field when you commit to this practice for just 7 days. Day 1, resetting your nervous system. You enter a state of deep relaxation. Your stress levels drop. Your cortisol decreases. You begin to feel safe in your own skin. For the first time in a long time, you stop fighting reality and start flowing with it. Day 2, awakening emotion. You start reconnecting with parts of yourself that have been dormant. Joy, gratitude. These feelings rise naturally as your vibration elevates. You begin to remember what it feels like to truly feel alive. Day 3, aligning with abundance. Your mindset shifts. You notice things that used to feel impossible now feel possible. You start seeing opportunities where you didn't see them before. Your perception expands. Day 4, clearing old patterns. Unresolved emotions begin to surface. You may cry. You may laugh. You may feel strange sensations in your body. This is release. This is healing. You are clearing space for new energy to come in. Day 5, strengthening your field. Your energy field strengthens. People notice a shift in you. You carry a new presence. You feel grounded yet expanded. You walk differently. You speak differently. You act differently. Day 6, attracting new possibilities. People start responding to you differently. Opportunities appear. Conversations turn in your favor. You feel like things are starting to click. The universe seems to be moving with you instead of against you. Day 7, living as if it's already real. By now, you've changed. You no longer need to convince yourself that your dreams are possible, because you already feel them as real. You vibrate at a new frequency, and your reality begins to reflect that frequency. Real-life proof. How Jim Carrey used this principle. One of the most famous examples of vibrational alignment is the story of Jim Carrey. Before he became a Hollywood legend, Jim went through extreme poverty and hardship. At one point, he wrote himself a check for $10 million, dated 5 years into the future. He didn't just write it and forget about it. He visualized it, he felt it, he believed it. He lived as if it were already true. And guess what? Exactly 5 years later, he received a paycheck for $10 million. Coincidence? No. Alignment. Jim wasn't just wishing for money. He was embodying the vibration of abundance. He raised his frequency until the universe had no choice but to match it. And that's exactly what this breathing technique helps you do. Faster than you might think. Why most people fail at manifestation. Many people try to manifest their desires using affirmations, vision boards, and visualization techniques. But nothing changes. Why? Because they skip the most important step. They focus on wanting instead of being. They spend hours repeating, "I am abundant," while vibrating with fear, doubt, and insecurity. They try to force the universe to give them what they want, instead of becoming the person who already has it. And that's where they fail, because the universe doesn't respond to your words. It responds to your vibration. So if you want to manifest anything, wealth, love, health, success, you must become the frequency of that thing. And the fastest way to do that, controlled breathing. The power of repetition and consistency. Some people try this once and say, "It didn't work." Of course it didn't. You wouldn't expect to lift weights once and suddenly be fit. You wouldn't meditate once and instantly achieve enlightenment. So why would you expect one session of breathing to completely transform your reality? It takes repetition. It takes consistency. Just like a muscle needs to be trained to grow stronger, your vibration needs to be practiced to stabilize. The more time you spend vibrating at the frequency of what you want, the more that frequency becomes your default setting. And when that happens, your reality will be forced to reorganize itself to match. The quantum physics behind why this works. Quantum physics tells us that reality is not fixed. At the subatomic level, particles exist in a state of probability, until observed. This is called the observer effect. And the observer is not just someone watching through a microscope. The observer is you. Your awareness collapses the field of possibility into actuality. And what determines which possibility gets collapsed? Your state of being, your vibration. So if you want to collapse a new version of reality, one filled with abundance, joy, and success, you must raise your vibration to match that possibility. And the quickest, most accessible way to do that, your breath. What you'll notice after 7 days, after just 7 days of daily practice, you'll notice subtle, but powerful changes. You'll feel calmer. You'll react less to external stress. You'll make better decisions. You'll feel more connected to yourself. You'll start noticing. You'll feel more confident in your ability to create. You'll feel more aligned with your purpose. You'll feel more like the person you've always wanted to be. And most importantly, you'll feel different. Not because your circumstances have changed overnight, but because your energy has shifted. And when your energy shifts, your world follows. Final thoughts. The secret. No one talks about the secret to changing your life isn't found in books, seminars, or gurus. It's found within you. It's encoded in your breath. It's hidden in your vibration. And it's waiting to be awakened. So take a deep breath, close your eyes, and ask yourself, who do I need to become to live the life I truly desire? Then start breathing like that person. Start feeling like that person. Start acting like that person. Because the universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to who you are. And when you change who you are, your reality changes too. Burners, join the 7-day Quantum Breathing Challenge. If you're serious about transforming your life in just 7 days, I invite you to join the 7-day Quantum Breathing Challenge. Each day, you'll receive a short guided session that walks you through the exact breathing pattern, visualization, and affirmation needed to shift your vibration and align with your highest potential. By the end of the week, you won't just feel different, you'll be different. And your reality will reflect that. You are not stuck. You are not broken. You are not powerless. You are a creator. And you have within you the most powerful tool for creation, your breath. Use it wisely. Use it consciously. Use it daily, because when you do, you begin to remember who you truly are. And when you remember that, the universe remembers too.